The World Junior Championships, one of the biggest events on the hockey calendar every year. The best under 20 players from around the globe all converge onto one spot.
Yeah, it's a veritable who's who in the amateur hockey world, and this year one of UVM's coaches will be making the trip.
We've recruited a lot of Europeans here, so when you're dealing with different federations and building relationships, it was floated out that, you know, maybe I'd be a different set of eyes.
Scott Moser is in his third season as a member of the UVM men's hockey coaching staff. In that time, he's seen a lot of talent come through Burlington, but it's easy to make the argument that his other gig has seen him coach even bigger talents.
You know, Yuri Slavkovsky, who went first overall, Simon Nemec, who went second overall, Dalibor Dvorsky went 10th this year in the draft.
Moser has worked his way behind the bench with the Slovak national hockey program. And later this month, he's heading to World Juniors to coach the team again.
You know, I've been with the Slovak team for a few years now. It's really neat to coach some of their top prospects, but also just an organization in a country that's got a ton of pride. They've done a lot of great things in the last few years in the hockey world, and if I can even help just a little bit for them, I'm just really honored and can't wait to get there.
It's a major honor to be selected as a coach for this tournament, and it has allowed Moser to develop his skills.
You know, when you have to hold guys accountable who are top 10 NHL picks or first overall or guys that are going to play for a long time, that just helps me grow as a coach, you know, and then bringing those lessons back to our guys. It's not that different.
But there's another pretty obvious benefit for UVM.
I got to give Steve a lot of credit. He had a really good foothold in just the European footprint when he got here. I've learned more over the last few years on where our footprint is, how we can get some of those top players here, and we want to be at the World Juniors no matter what. Scouting, it's the best U20 tournament in the world. 3
current Catamounts have played in World Juniors over the past few years. Joel Mata with Finland, Luka Munzenberger for Germany, and Ralph Bergmanis with Latvia. Moser got a first-hand view as Bergie set the hockey world on fire a couple years ago.
And that was really neat to see how important those 3 guys were. Bergie had a hat trick, I believe, in Latvia's first ever win that knocked us, the Slovaks, out of the tournament. So I remember watching with pride of, hey, this guy's going to be playing for us at UVM, but then goal after goal after goal, he's also knocking us out of the tournament right now.
It's a tough ask for Moser to leave the Cats for a couple of weeks in the middle of the season, and it's especially tough on young families.
I always say our wives have to be the MVPs in order for us to be doing this stuff. You know, I got 2 little boys at home, and, you know, my wife will be watching them for 3 weeks, so as long as she says yes, I'm always interested in going, but it has to link up with our UVM schedule as well.
But while he's gone, a familiar face will be returning to Catamount Country for a short stint to work with the guys.
One really cool thing, too, is that Victor Stahlberg, who's in Gothenburg, Sweden, where I'm going, he's able to come over to UVM for a couple weeks, and he's allowed to coach our guys because I'll be away at an international tournament. So another voice, you know, our guys hear enough from me, they hear enough from Steve and Shane and Brad. It'll be another voice and an alum that's excelled here, just giving his little snippets on our offense and where we can be better and what he sees, and mentoring our guys for a couple weeks. So I think there's a lot of great reasons for me to go.
Moser in Slovakia will take on the Czech Republic to open the tournament 1 week from today on December 26th.